champion Angela Ford has won cash and prizes totaling $5,100. This week, players will win a baby grand piano, Erte artwork, diamond earrings, and a trip to London, England, and continue a journey towards a fortune in cash and prizes, including a Ford Thunderbird and $50,000 in cash. In total, over $100,000 on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of the show, Jim Perry.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Good to have you here. Good-looking group. And you're looking very good yourself as we get ready for Christmas. We've been having a lovely time all week celebrating Christmas here on Sale of the Century. Very good champion to welcome back. This is Angela Ford. Hello, Angela.
Hi,
Jim. Did beautifully on the last show, winning the championship and Erte artwork, and obviously you know a lot about Erte.
Beautiful, beautiful.
That is very lovely. We didn't talk about what you do for a living.
I do publicity and promotion.
Sound it for films?
Public relations for films, for books.
Oh, it sounds like very interesting work. Good to have you here. You're a very bright lady. Win today, you'll play the winner's big money game for $6,000. Here to introduce the challengers is Summer Bartholomew. Hello there, Summer.
Hello.
Well, you maintain the Christmas look all week long.
He is a man of the cloth from Huntington Beach, California. Welcome, Jeff Sloman.
Hello there, Jeff.
And she tells it through the grapevine, originally from Media, Pennsylvania. Big welcome to Ursula Ziegler-Sullivan.
Hello there, Ursula. And we'll see you later with some bargains, Summer. Thank you. Let's get acquainted here. Ursula, you tell it through the grapevine.
That's right, Jim. I'm a wine writer. And the writing's a little challenging, but the really difficult part is tasting all that wine.
Oh, that's tough, huh?
Yeah, it
Right,
is.
yes.
And the luncheons, too.
Yeah, now you're living out here in California now,
That's
right?
right.
So that certainly is a good place for a wine
It's a
writer and
wonderful
taster to be.
place.
I would
That's
think so.
right.
Good to have you here. Jeff, a man of the cloth.
That's right, Jim. I'm the third generation working in a family-owned men's clothing store.
Oh, I see. All right. I was about to ask for your blessing there, Jeff, and said I'll give you my sizes. Nice to have you here. Well, good luck to all three of you, and a good prize to finish up our Christmas week here. The winner gets a beautiful piano worth $6,000. So here we go. $20 starts you all off. And this question. The British funny man who starred as a little elf in Santa Claus the movie is Ursula.
Dudley Moore.
Nicely done, and you've got 5 for the correct answer to 25. According to the initials, what did Santa leave in your stocking if he's filled it with CDs? Ursula.
Compact disc.
That's what it is. 2 in a row for Ursula. She's at 30. At Christmas time, what part of your house should be swept so Santa can slide, Ursula?
Chimney.
So he can slide down the flue. The chimney it is. It is 3 in a row for Ursula. This holiday, you should remember the proverb, it is more blessed to give, Angela.
Than to receive.
And a very sensible proverb it is. Yes, indeed. You go to 25. A favorite Christmas confection is the spicy molasses bread. That's great for making edible houses and men. Ursula.
Gingerbread.
Gingerbread, yeah. It's a molasses bread, and Ursula goes to 40. Time for News and Bargain. Player in the lead can buy bargain merchandise. And Ursula, your first opportunity to buy, you've already got a $15 lead, and the opportunity for this.
Ursula, add the beauty of the Christmas season to your home with a selection of holiday gifts featuring a festive quilt in Christmas colors and an assortment of handmade ornaments. Yours with a gift certificate from the Gazebo. It's normally priced at $1,500, but today on Sale of the Century just for only $6.
Well, that is lovely. Well, these ornaments are lovely, and the quilt, but it is a gift certificate at the Gazebo.
You know, it gets cold in California at night.
Yes, and they have a lot of very good things. That's a $1,500 gift certificate for $6. If you bought, you would still have a $9 lead. And for the holidays, let me throw in $100 in cash to go with it. A big $1,600 bargain for $6. Going once, gonna buy. That'll be some great shopping. Enjoy that, Ursula. Lovely gift certificate for $6. We'll knock it off. You're still in the lead, but your lead has been cut to 9 over Angela. Every year at this time, Bing Crosby brings back memories with his, Jeff?
White Christmas.
His rendition of a classic tune by Irving Berlin. Yeah, it keeps on selling. White Christmas it is. You're right. You go to 25. What Southwest state is Santa headed for if he's steering his sleigh towards Santa Fe? Jeff?
New Mexico.
Just beating everyone on the buzzer. Jeff goes to 30. What came with your Christmas gift if it included a pack of C's or double A's? Angela?
Battery.
Yes, batteries are sometimes included. And Angela goes to 30. Well, now $4 separate the players. $10 money card up on the board. Fame game, and we're looking for a famous fictional character. This will get you control of the board if you identify that fictional character. I am a character created in 1843 who has been the subject of 9 films beginning in 1908. I've been played by Reginald Owen, Ursula.
Scrooge.
And I was going to say my favorite, Alistair Sim. Yes, Scrooge is right for control of the board. $10 money card where, Sandy?
It's the number 3.
We'll lock into your buzzer. First time you've had a shot at it, Ursula. Good luck.
$10 money card now.
Lands on number 9, and she gets...
It's a daybed. Roy Hill's honey-pine daybed, made from pine solids and veneers, carefully crafted with shaped spindles and a fan design on ends and back rail. Furnished by Roy Hill.
And it's very nice, $480 daybed. So you've had a very good segment, Ursula, and you have the lead over Jeff and Angela, but it's close. Back to it and more Christmas goodies right after this commercial timeout.
A cheese riddle. Oh, Mrs. Murphy, what do you get when you add melted cheddar cheese to your basic peas? Irish eyes are smiling. That's right. Cheese makes it taste better. So don't forget the cheese.
Today's the day. My 10-year reunion. I can't believe it. Back in school, I was on a pretty tight budget. That's when I discovered Suave. Then I started working and tried those expensive shampoos and conditioners. Know what? They weren't any better. They just cost more. So I came back to Suave. I'll bet a lot of my old classmates spend a fortune on their hair. I don't. Suave just makes me look like I do. Oh!
Suave makes you look like you spent a fortune on your hair.
The countdown started to the biggest week in Publishers Clearinghouse history. More prices, more money, more chances. Watch for the house and enter fast because on January 31st, it'll all be over for the shouting.
I won! I really won!
Back to our last show celebrating the Christmas holidays, and a good one it is to finish up with Ursula at 34 and Jeff and champion Angela both at 30. Less than a question between the players. At a Christmas party, you might quench your thirst with what beverage, Jeff?
Eggnog.
Made with milk, rum, and nutmeg. That had to come up this week, right? Eggnog it is. And Jeff by $1 goes into the lead. On Christmas Eve, you're sure to hear carolers singing God Rest Ye Merry. Angela?
Gentlemen.
That's right, Mary what gentleman it is. And Angela ties Jeff, and now $1 separates the players. Rollo and Reginald were both names that were considered for the most famous, Jeff?
Rudolph.
For the most famous red-nosed reindeer of all. Yeah, they thought of Rollo, Reginald, and finally decided on, and I think rightly, Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. Jeff goes into the lead. Speaking of Rudolph, the department store that created the saga of Rudolph to give to the children was Montgomery Ursula
Ward.
Yeah, in Chicago in 1939, as a matter of fact. And Ursula has another 5 to 39. But Jeff, you have the lead. Your first opportunity to buy, and this could be yours.
Jeff, so you thought Santa lived at the North Pole? You'll find out when you visit him in Indiana. We'll fly 2 of you from Los Angeles to Indiana for a week's visit in the town of Santa Claus. Discover St. Nick's other home as well as the amusement park and zoo where Christmas is a theme year-round. Plus, you may explore the beautiful forested hills and valleys of the Hoosier National Forest. It's normally priced at $2,500, but today on sale of the Century Tours for only $10.
Well, now that is befitting the season. A holiday to Santa Claus, Indiana. And as Summer said, Hoosier National Forest is there. Very lovely. Have you been to that part of the country, Jeff?
No, I haven't, Jim.
Well, we give away trips to so many different places around California, Florida, and we forget there are some other beautiful parts of the country to see. And I'd like you to see Santa Claus, Indiana. $2,500 trip. I'd like to have you see it so much, and in the spirit of Christmas, I'll let you have it for that $1 lead that you've got, Jeff, for $1. Going once, going twice. Gonna buy, you better buy for $1. And a sales surprise goes with it, Jeff. Oh my goodness. Where is it, Santa?
We'll mail it to him.
We'll mail it to him? Where is the dog? Where is it?
It's in back.
You forgot it. You forgot. I'll have to ask our crack producer, how much money is it? It's going to be $600. Coming out of what lovely brunette salary there? Yes, okay. $2,500 trip and $600 in cash as a sale surprise for $1, Jeff. Happy holidays. Enjoy the trip. Say hello to our friends in Indiana. That's terrific. Well, not that dollar off. Summer gets so embarrassed. She's saying to Santa right now, I thought you had the envelope. No, I thought you had it. Very close game now. Ursula and Jeff both at 39. Angela less than a question behind. The greatest number of personal Christmas cards ever mailed was sent in 1975 by the founder of Est, Werner Angela.
Earhart.
That's right. He sent 62,824 cards to a few of his close friends. And Angela goes into the lead by $1. For an old-fashioned Christmas gift, you might want to shop in America's oldest shopping center. Jeff?
Don't know.
Oh. In the Show Me State, the Country Club Plaza in Kansas City, Missouri, opened in 1922. And Jeff jumped in quick, cost him $5. In 1882, the first Christmas tree with electric lights was installed by the inventor called the father of electricity, Ursula.
Edison.
Edison, at a home of his associate Edward Johnson in New York City, got the first light, and Ursula goes into the lead. What sport are you playing if you try out your Christmas clubs on the first tee? Jeff?
Golf.
Golf is right. Jeff back to 39, keeping it very close. Yes. Well, talking about golf, comedian Bob Hope has played golf, I guess, with every recent president. He's hoping that President-elect Bush is good at the sport. Of his frequent golf partner, former President Ford, Hope had this to say. He said, Jerry Ford is the Rambo of golf. When I play with ex-President Ford, my favorite foursome is myself, Ford, a paramedic, and a faith healer. Something like that.
Don't be a baby. If you don't take your cold medicine, how are you ever going to feel better? Try NyQuil Cherry flavor. It's the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head fever so you can rest in a great cherry flavor medicine.
Come on in. Feel the fluffiest softness ever.
Come on in. It's fluffy soft. Fluffy. Soft, softest feeling. Only Downy has that feeling.
Downy rinses in the most softness of any fabric softener. Feel the difference. See the difference. Downy softens best.
Come on in. It's April Fresh. Downy feeling, fluffy feeling.
April Fresh Downy. Feel the fluffiest softness ever.
Come on in.
What do you mean you can't go to the park?
Kim's in a bad mood. She has her period.
Maybe you should stay home, baby.
If you've had it with the nonsense, use Body Sense with OB. OBs have body sense because they're really sensitive in the way you use them, the way they fit, and how they work. OB with Body Sense means you can forget all the nonsense.
All right.
OB tampons. Body Sense, not nonsense.
Remember when we said that stuff about for richer, for poorer?
I do.
Well, then how come your coffee looks darker than mine?
Oh, mine's decaffeinated Folgers Crystals. Yours is the decaffeinated that you always drink.
Did you use the same amount?
Sure.
I want an instant replay.
You're on. Now, take equal amounts.
Okay.
Stir.
Yours is still darker.
Exactamundo. These dark, sparkling crystals are made from Folgers mountain-grown beans. Check the aroma.
Mmm, really rich.
Sip.
Mmm.
Love it?
I do.
You do?
I do.
You're crazy about me.
I am.
Trust me.
Decaffeinated Folgers Crystals. So dark and rich. Shouldn't you switch?
Back to the match. Ursula at 44, Angela at 40, Jeff at 39. One question between the players and another money card up on the board. We're looking for a famous thing. I am a game that millions of people play every day, including Sunday. I was created by Arthur Wynne in 1913 and now appear in hundreds of newspapers and in books that specialize in me. Jeff?
Crossword puzzles.
That's exactly what it is. Yes, back in 1913, Arthur Wynne with the first crossword puzzle. You've got control, $15 money card. Where?
It's beyond the number 2.
2 of them to shoot for, Jeff, and either one of them would give you the lead. Good luck.
$15 money card now.
No, the other way, number 7, and he gets...
It's lamps. Al-Si's beautiful quartet includes a pair of Pete Smith porcelain table lamps, candlestick table lamp, and traditional brass floor lamp, furnished by Al-Si.
Very nice. $750 worth of lamps, Jeff. Those are yours to keep. And it is still very close. You were, of course, playing for the board, so you're still at 39, one question behind Ursula. Down south, you might pluck some Christmas carols on what 5-stringed instrument? Angela.
A banjo.
With a round body and a long neck, banjo it is. Angela by $1 back into the lead, bouncing around. Popular at Christmas time is Victor Herbert's fantasy operetta called Ursula.
Babes in Toyland.
Nicely done. Didn't need any help at all, and you're back into the lead. For the last 30 years, Dr. Seuss has delighted kids with his Yuletide story about Ursula.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
You are right. Well done. And Ursula over the $50 mark. And Ursula, time for the instant cash. And I'll tell you now, you have a $9 lead over Angela. 2 boxes have $100 bills. One today is worth $4,000. It would cost you your lead, or $9, for a crack at $4,000. Ursula, your decision. She's reaching. Going once, going twice, and she's going to go for it. All right. Let's finish up Christmas week with a blaze of glory here. Ursula will knock, first of all, the 9 off. You and Angela now in a tie, and now the big decision. Which box?
Number 2.
Number 2. I hope you're right. It would be lovely. $4,000 right before Christmas. Good luck.
Good luck, Ursula.
Okay.
She got it! Oh, that's wonderful. Well, that is terrific before Christmas.
What can I say?
Congratulations. That's what we can say.
Number 2.
$4,000 for Ursula. A good game with these nice people. And back to finish up our Christmas week right after this commercial timeout. Way to go. That's right.
Put the power of an upright in the palm of your hand with the Royal Dirt Devil. It has a revolving brush, and it can handle all kinds of dirt. Pick up the handheld vac that really picks up. Dirt Devil by Royal.
For a miserable cold, what can you give me besides sympathy?
You could take a dose of Sudafed for your stuffy nose, plus 1 chlortrimeton antihistamine for sneezing, plus...
More?
Plus 2 regular Tylenol for aches and pains, plus...
Are you kidding?
Plus 2 teaspoons of Benylin DM for that cough.
I'm not taking all that.
Well, you can relieve exactly the same symptoms just by taking Comtrex Multi-Symptom Cold Reliever.
It's that simple? Then you take all these. I'm taking 2 Comtrex.
Comtrex, all alone, it does it all.
Last chance to find out if you're American Family's next $10 million winner. Enter the only sweepstakes with my picture today and watch me announce the winning numbers on TV for not just 1, but 7 big prizes January 27th. American Families Get Rich Night. You have 7 chances to get rich, even super rich, beyond your fondest dreams. $10 million rich, guaranteed. But this is your last chance. Hurry.
Not every raisin can measure up to Dole's strict standards. Our raisins must be moist and very, very plump. Then we pack them to stay that way. Now when it comes to raisins, the difference is Dole, naturally. For almonds picked at the peak of perfection, the difference is Dole, naturally.
The Duracell batteries we make now live longer than the ones from a few years back. Today's Duracell lasts up to 30% longer.
We are back on our congratulations once again to Ursula Ziegler Sullivan, New California. $4,000. You can buy a lot of wine with that, Ursula.
I sure can.
Well, congratulations once again. And now you and Angela are in that tie, and Jeff just 6 behind. It remains very close. The legend of this Turkish saint's fondness and generosity towards children gave way to the personification, Ursula.
St. Nicholas.
Of Santa Claus. Yes, this patron saint of children really was the St. Nicholas. And Ursula knows it. She goes back into the lead. On Christmas Eve, you might attend midnight mass in the small biblical town where Jesus was born. Jeff?
Bethlehem.
Bethlehem is right. And Jeff back over the $40 mark. Because he opposed the cutting down of evergreens, this conservationist president banned Christmas trees. Angela.
Teddy Roosevelt?
During his 8 years in office. Well solved. Teddy Roosevelt it is. And Angela goes to 50. And again, $6 separating the players. All 3 money cards up for the final fame game in a famous place. About 210 years ago, I was one cold and miserable place. In fact, the weather contributed to the death of more than 3,000 men. I was little known, but I became important after the Continental Army was defeated near Philadelphia. And the American Congress could not provide additional food and clothing. Ursula.
Valley Forge.
Valley Forge is right, and Ursula gets control of the board. $25 money card where?
Number 5.
You are in a tie for the lead right now, Ursula. Good luck.
Come on, $25 money card now.
No, lands on number 6, and she gets...
Brass sculpture. A large contemporary sculpture, Artisan House's Vortex. Mounted on a stationary marble pedestal. 2 graceful rotating solid brass ribbon shapes, furnished by Artisan House.
Beautiful sculpture worth $475. Added to your already considerable total there, but of course the game remains close. Lovely piano worth almost $6,000 on the line, and we finish it all up with the speed round, 60 seconds on the clock. Angela and Ursula in a tie at 50, and Jeff just $6 behind at 44. Good luck to all three of you. We start the speed round now. In response to a letter, a newspaper editor wrote the famous line, yes, Ursula?
Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus.
Yes. What is your wife doing if she's darning your Christmas stocking? Angela?
Mending a hole.
Right. According to the traditional carol, who have we heard on high sweetly singing? Angela?
Angels.
Yes. If you get 10 of the same Christmas gifts, you might say when it rains,
it pours.
Right. What's in your holiday bowl if it's filled with lychees, hickories? Ursula?
Nuts.
Right. This holiday, you won't want to miss the new Meryl Streep movie called A Cry in the... Angela?
Well, dark.
No. What country makes up the largest division of the United Kingdom? Jeff?
England.
Yes. On a Christmas cruise, what kind of creature did you spot if you saw a mako or great white? Jeff?
A shark.
Right. What kind of dancing does your daughter do if you're buying her a tutu? Angela?
Ballet.
Right. By what Hebrew name do we know the special candelabrum that's lit during the Hanukkah? Jeff?
A menorah.
Right. In which U.S. state could you spend the holidays in Montpelier or Burlington? Angela?
Vermont.
Right. What American unit of liquid measure is a little smaller than a leaf? Time is up, and Angela has won it. Close match. Back to Angela in a moment. Time ran out. A little smaller than a liter. It is, of course, a quart. You finally got it out, Angela, but we have to take your first answer. It is A Cry in the Dark. That's the new Meryl Streep movie. But you won it, and wow, look at it, that score. One question separated the players at the end. It could not have been better, and I'm delighted to say everybody's got a great total. As we say goodbye to Ursula, you've got that $1,500 gift certificate. Should be fun. The daybed, the sculpture, $4,160 in cash. Ursula, for the day, you are over $6,600. Congratulations. That's wonderful. And Jeff, you've got that great trip to Indiana. You've got the lamp, $764. And you, for the day, are over $4,000. Congratulations to you as well. And happy holiday to both of you. But Angela Ford came through at the end. And Angela, as we congratulate you, do you play piano?
Not yet.
Oh, you're going to enjoy learning on this. Don?
Thank you, Jim. Angela, invite a few friends over to sing carols around Kimball's La Petite Grand Piano. High polish lacquer cherry finish. Traditional grand piano fullness of tone and responsive touch. Using minimum floor space. Furnished by Kimball. This prize is worth $5,898.
Isn't that great? Congratulations. Now Angela joins me to play the winner's big money game. Come on, Angela. Well, that could not have been closer. 60, 64, 65. No, when you missed that one, you fell behind, but you made it up with time running out. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, your second time up here, you're playing for $6,000. 3 envelopes, red, yellow, or blue. Which one are you going to play?
I'm going to try blue again.
All right. Solve 4 puzzles in 20 seconds for $6,000. Clock starts when the first word of each puzzle is revealed. Stops when you hit that plunger to give me an answer. Now, you got a little discombobulated on the last show. You got a little nervous. Are you more relaxed now?
A little bit.
Okay.
I don't want to take away my excuse.
All right, 20 seconds on the clock. Let's have no excuses. Let's have you get $6,000 as the first puzzle starts now. Comedian occupies Hollywood Squares Center. Yes?
I don't know. Phyllis Diller?
No. Oh, you should have just passed rather than take the miss. Hollywood Squares, the center square, Joan Rivers. I thought you might jump in there. It's comedian.
I watched Sale of the Century.
God bless you. That's the one mistake you can make. And can we give her about a minute and a half now? Let's get back to business now. Let's take a look at the next puzzle now. Famous ones include Suez. Yes?
Canals.
That's right. Panama, Erie, canals. There you go. Now you're on a winning way. First correct answer. I don't have to tell you. You still have some catching up to do. Let's take a look at the next puzzle now. GM Division makes Firebirds. Yep.
Pontiac?
Pontiac, that's right. Grand Am's another, right? Pontiac it is. You're at the halfway mark. Let's keep it up. You're starting to roll. Let's look at the next puzzle now. Family name. I didn't realize, I would have told you, I didn't notice it was only about 3 seconds left, so it didn't make that much difference.
The Gershwins.
George and Ursula, that's right. Got to be the Gershwins. Hollywood Squares did you in. But my goodness, what a terrific answer. Good answer. Good answer. That's right. To quote another show. We'll be right back.
Spread on this, slip on that. 36 calories, how about that? Give them all a little pat of butter.
Pure natural dairy butter. It has the same calories as margarine, just 36 per pat.
Give them all a little pat of butter.
My new shirt. Mom's gonna kill me. No problem. That's what washing machines are for, right? Right.
Another unreported stain. You know, the kind your family doesn't tell you about till it's through the dryer and set for life. That's why you should add Biz Bleach to every wash load to find many unreported stains and lift them up and away. Even though unreported stains have a way of slipping into your wash, they can't get by Biz.
Hey, honey, I got those sandwiches, huh?
Okay, but I'm out of Miracle Whip.
Hi, Phil. I'm out.
I gotta go.
A sandwich just isn't a sandwich without the tangy zip of Miracle Whip salad dressing.
Not a bad bluff.
Well, we are back with the whole part of the Sale of the Century family. Angela, we'll welcome you back on Monday as we get ready for New Year's, and you'll be back with $10,998, which is not too bad. We've got some of our Sale of the Century family here, and thanks to you, it's been 6 Christmases that we have spent together with Sale of the Century. We are very, very grateful for your support, and I know all of us wish you and yours the happiest and healthiest of Christmas, and we will be back to celebrate New Year's next time on Sale of the Century. From all of us, Merry Christmas, my friends.
Sale of the Century stars Jim Perry. This is Don Morrow wishing you a very Merry Christmas.